Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Moral of the Story. We got a new face with us today. Real good brother, man. Me and this dude, we go way back. What year you came to what? But 2016 or 17?
By 2016, 2017, or early 2017.
Okay, yeah. Early 2017, man. Bro, me and this guy got crazy stories, so many stories. We ain't gonna try to cram everything into one episode though. You guys will see him more. So I'm gonna leave the floor to him so he can introduce himself and tell you guys some things about him. Go ahead, brother.
What a little, man. Appreciate you putting your boy on the more of the story. Um, what I'm saying, love what you got going on. But my name Twan. Me and my dog Squirrel go back all the way back to Weber. You know what I'm saying? I played QB, my dog played wide receiver, so you already know what the connection is.
Yes, sir.
But you can find me on so I'm a personal trainer at the moment. I train people online, you know what I'm saying? I train people out in Houston. So if you're out in Houston, come fuck with your boy. You can catch me on Instagram at Fine Tune. So that's gonna be FINETUUNED. So two U's, you feel me? But that pretty much all I got, brother. We here.
Okay. Yeah, so brother, last time we seen each other was what 2019 when you left to go play in what Iowa was it?
I think so, or it was after that. Remember we had went to the I don't know. I was with my other homie. Remember you had sent me that video when we were doing rock paper scissors.
Oh yeah. okay,
so,
okay,
so
okay.
I think that was the last time. That had to be the last time.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what has life been like for you, bro, since then, bro? Like, what's some of the things you doing?
I
I know
mean,
you say you're doing the personal training, but aside from that.
well, I pick up from like kind of where we left off. You know what I'm saying? After playing ball, you know what I'm saying. I went to Iowa to go play ball again,
Yeah.
and then I went to Turkey. You feel
Yeah,
me? So
yeah.
I would say it's just been a journey, bro, of life. Like just figuring things out. Coming from school, I ain't even to keep it real. I ain't even graduate from well, but I still
What?
got motherfucking. I still got about 4, 5 credits left. G shit.
Go get
Remember,
them.
but remember, I left. I left to
Yeah.
go play ball at Iowa. So just the journey of life, you know what I'm saying, making decisions, you know what I'm saying, especially as a man. Your
Yeah.
boy went to Iowa, played ball. Next thing you know, as soon as I left Iowa, went to Turkey. You know what I'm saying? Went that journey on Turkey, been there for a whole year playing ball, experiencing different coaches. Came back, say, you know what? Like when I went to Turkey, it changed my perspective of life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because being in America so long, bro, it'll put you down. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just in this constant rat race. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where you feel pressure, especially as a black man, too. Where you feel
Yeah.
pressure that you got to do something or you got to make a move. But going to these places cross seas, especially Turkey, it just slow you down a little bit. And you start to see what life really is without the pressure of having good credit, of having money or having this type of car or
Yeah.
being able to do this or, you know what I'm saying, provide that for somebody. That kind of showed me a different perspective of life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where you can just sit back, like, you know what I'm saying? The people there, they real chill. You know what I'm saying? And probably because the government ain't trying to fuck them over as much. You feel me? So they
Yeah.
don't got to worry about too much. So, when I left there a different person to the point where I came back and I said, you know what? I ain't finna get no 9 to 5. I'm finna go
Yeah.
ahead and start hustling. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I picked up personal training, something that was like, somebody was in my ear, and said, damn, I want you to train me. And it just started from there to the point
Yeah.
where I trained them, got results. Now everybody else want to train with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when you start going into the world of business, LLC, all this little extra shit, always putting your ducks in a row type shit. Then after that, I said, you know what? I got into taxes. I got into accounting. I'm like, y'all want to understand the numbers. So, you know what I'm saying? I do my dog taxes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
um, picked up tax therapy. I did taxes for a company. So when I got back, I was doing my thing. And then I also was doing taxes at somebody else's spot.
Yeah.
You feel me? But then that made me say the same thing. But I want my own shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be going through the middleman. I want to learn this shit myself. So me going to Turkey just kind of opened up avenues. Like, I want to live on my own terms. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be free. So did that, open up them two businesses. So I got Fine Tune, that's my personal training. I got Tax Therapy, that's my tax company.
Mm-hmm.
If you need your taxes done, hit your boy up.
Yeah.
And
Hit them up.
you feel me? You feel me? I'm gonna get you right. And then your boy moved to Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Off the whim. Went to Houston with my dog. I took
Hold on,
we
hold
went
on,
out.
hold on. We gonna get into that though. Hold on. We're gonna get
I,
into that. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna
I,
get on that. But as you was going though, bro, I'm sitting here listening to you, and bro, you always been that same person, bro. Even from back then, bro. I remember when we was getting ready to go to that combine in Indiana, bro.
Yeah,
And back then, I ain't take working out serious, bro. But like with you, bro, remember we were working out together,
G
bro.
shit.
You was the main reason, bro, why I even would kept going to work out, bro. If it wasn't for you, bro, I would have been in my dorm chilling. You feel me? Would have went
Oh
to the
God,
combine unprepared. But bro, your ass, bro, you just always had that self drive, bro, to just get up and go. You feel what I'm saying?
that's
And
some
I
real shit.
appreciate you for that though.
No doubt, brother. And that crazy thing was like, you know what I'm saying, when we doing like when you take that introspection, like I can do the same thing. If it wasn't for you having that, even that thought of like, hey man, we finna go to the combine, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I probably would have did it, but I know myself too, dog. Like you know what I'm saying. I probably like in a lot of cases with football, I held myself back because I ain't try hard enough. You
yeah,
feel me? So even with you being there, help push me too. You feel me? Like, hey man, let's get up and go do this shit. Like you know what I'm saying.
facts.
So you know what I'm saying. Doing that bitch together, it's something about doing something like you know what I'm saying as a team or as whatever the case may be. Have that extra push because we all need that shit. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
remember I remember we was out there training for the 40s. We was trying to work on our starts. Man, we worked on that. We worked on it for what? About 2, 3 weeks? Man, got out there still ran slow at times.
Oh God, that shit don't take 3 weeks. That shit take a whole. We say we ready, man. We ready to
What?
go. That shit do not work like that.
At all, at all. You spoke about playing football in Turkey. I know you spoke about the differences in the government, but what's some other things as far as like the cultural standpoint? Like what stood out to you that's different from America?
Well, a nigga love to eat. First of all, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit on the food.
Yeah,
Food different, dog. Like I be explaining this to people because you know my background Jamaican too. So you know, so I've
yeah,
been to Jamaica and shit like that. So I already knew the food was different in Jamaica. But like
yeah,
when you go cross seas and shit, you start realizing, nah, bro, we getting fed some bullshit here. Like you know, what I'm saying at the time I was still eating meat.
yeah,
So like bro, the chicken don't taste like chicken tastes different. The beef tastes different. Like the
yeah.
food actually tastes like real food. And then what I noticed too is that people smaller though. So like the cultural wise, like you know what I'm saying, people ain't as big and obese, right?
Obese, yeah.
And that's because of the food. Like, you know what I'm saying? They eating the same shit, low key. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just say beef, chicken, or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Besides like all the extra snacks. But you can tell that the food different. Like they putting something in our food instead of theirs. Cause they eat just as much. And
Yeah,
maybe not as much, but at the same time, like the food doing different things for you. So
yeah,
kind of tying into like the personal training shit. I started taking training a little bit more serious out there when I got out there, 'cause I had some time to myself. Like the way the football schedule was, nigga, we practiced at 6 p.m. at night, right?
yeah.
And we probably only practiced maybe 3 days out the week. And sometimes we don't have games. We don't have games like 2, 3 weeks out the, like, you know what I'm saying? Out of, like, we probably
Mm-hmm.
have 2 games a month sometimes. You feel me? So all that downtime you got, I met a nigga from New York. I met a nigga from Cali. You know what I'm saying? It was another nigga from Chicago. But we were just out there just chilling, playing 2K. You know what I'm saying? We had some
Yeah.
downtime. We'll go to Istanbul, go turn up. You feel me? But towards the end of the journey, I started like taking working out serious,
Yeah,
and to the point where like I was eating like I eat the same like you know at the time I would eat the same shit, but the food different, bro. I got ripped up like to the point I posted that bitch, and that's when somebody was like, "Bro, I want you to train me." Whatever, boom, 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 boom.
yeah,
That's how I started. So that's another difference. Um, Another difference I seen is that, bruh, black people get treated way better
I did.
cross seas. Like,
In what way?
like they know who you is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like over
Yeah.
here, your identity hidden. Over there,
Yeah.
they
Oh,
know
like
who
they
you
know
is.
you here to play a sport or something.
They know that, and like I'm trying to see how I say this. Like they gon' here you automatically a threat. Not
Uh
saying
huh.
that you ain't other places too, but it's way more lax. Like you know what I'm saying? To the point where as soon as I touch down, my dog say, this is a dude from New York. He said, be prepared. Because we were finna go to the mall the first day. I had to get my phone SIM. I had to get a
Yeah.
phone SIM so my phone can work and shit, right? He's like, bro, be prepared. Why? He's like, oh, what you mean? He's like, watch. Walked in that bitch. People just want to take pictures with you. Like, they just automatically, they know, I'm telling you, like, black culture is the shit. Like, black American culture,
Yeah.
that shit boom in other places. Like, you know what I'm saying? Here, you just a normal nigga. But when you go other places, like you lit because the culture that we created, they
Yeah.
love that
They
shit. They
love
eat
it.
it up. They trying to do everything you do. So nigga, I'm in the mall taking pictures with hella babies. Like I'm
Yeah.
2K and that bitches. So, so little shit like that cultural difference where you feel like okay, it's a little less. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't as hostile.
Yeah.
And then they got a rich ass culture too, you know what I'm saying? So if you're talking about traveling, you want to go see the mosque and the museums and the Grand Bazaar and all that type of shit, then it's definitely there for you. You feel me?
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
far as building like a life out there, do you feel like it's a lot of opportunities, like far as work or just making money in general? You feel like how you feel about that?
Hell yeah, especially for Americans. So the nigga from Chicago, I ended up taking his position. So he was a quarterback before, but he ended up getting cut. You feel me? Like it was a whole little situation, dog.
What?
Like I could go into a long story with that nigga, dog. Nigga name was Sheldon. So my dog got cut.
They sent him
I was,
home when you came.
huh?
They sent him home when you came.
So look, the way his contract was set up, like they weren't gonna pay for his flight back. So my dog was stuck. So he was stuck in
What?
Turkey. But the beautiful thing is that there's so many opportunities for Americans that the coach was like, you know what I'm saying, even though the coach wasn't gonna pay for his flight home, he still set him up with a job to be an English teacher. Right? Because they trying to learn English. Everybody's trying to learn English. Everybody trying to get
Right.
to that US dollar. You feel me?
Right.
So just because of that simple fact alone, it's always positions for people like us out there to, like, you know what I'm saying, to grow. So my dog did what this nigga ended up doing. That nigga ended up getting a Turkish wife, right? Just so he can get his visa, right? Because his
Yeah.
visa was about to expire. Just so he can stay. And I'm gonna hit on that right now because, bro, you ain't gonna want to come back, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you not gonna want to come back to this shit. So it got to the point where like the coach was like, all right, me and my other homie from New York, he was like, yo, we gonna offer y'all a contract extension. Yeah, y'all don't have to go home and we'll pay y'all more to stay here and we'll get you an extra job type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where you straight, like could a coach I was like, let me tie you back in real quick. I'm a reverse and go back in. The
Okay.
coach was like a very important man in the country. And this how I know this nigga was important. On my going to Turkey, I had a layover in Germany. I done got lit in the airport with some people. They done told me to come over. They buy me beers and shit. We talking. It's
Yeah.
a little German couple with their sister and shit. So I'm just chopping it up with them. Bitch, I fucked around to miss my flight, right?
No.
Some shit. So I went to go check. I'm like, it's about that time. I'm like, oh shit, right? I go up there. The lady like, oh, the shit gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I fucked over. Like damn. So I called the coach, right? The coach got so much pull that he stopped the plane midway through flight, about to take off on the runway.
Hell no.
On God. So the
Just for
nigga
you.
he told me give the phone to the lady. He talked to her. All I know she was like, okay, okay, boom. She said, all right, follow this guy. They had to get me on a little cart and ride me
And
to the
take you to the
plane
plane.
and take me to the plane while that
Nah.
bitch. I hopped on that bitch. Everybody on that bitch like, who the fuck is this nigga? Like this nigga got a big boss, right? I'm copping on the plane on the runway type shit. So fast forward, you know, he was able to like look out. Like if you need a job, you straight. Like you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
he was basically trying to get us to stay. So I'm seriously thinking about it. My dog is seriously thinking about it. Cause we chilling, bro. Like, bro, shit don't cost that much.
Yeah.
Like people chilling there. Like people so happy there for the most part. Well, happier than Americans, I would say. You know, everybody
Yeah.
got their own struggles.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
got to the point where I called my mama. Cause my main purpose in life, I want to make sure my mama's straight. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
So I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, do you want to come over here? Type shit. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, this shit straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to work hard. My mom been working 2 jobs all her life type shit.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, you don't even got to do that no more. We can do something that we actually love. Like, my mama the best cook. My mom cook Jamaican food. I'm like, they itching for some Jamaican culture over here. This shit
Yeah.
open up over here. Like, if we go open a Jamaican restaurant right now, bro, we finna be the talk of the town. Like, soon as we drop down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah.
them niggas just got Mexican food over there.
Just
When I
got
was
it.
there, that was in 2019, right? Mexican food, tacos and shit was a new thing over there. And they took
Damn.
me to a taco stand. This girl I met took me to a taco stand. I'm like, man, this shit straight. Like, it ain't the real Mexican shit, but that shit was
Yeah.
hot over there. So imagine if a real Mexican nigga went over there or a Jamaican culture or something, they gonna be eating that shit up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope I answered your question, bitch. I just went on a little
Yeah. No.
tangent.
Hey, you gave him great insight. You feel me?
You
You gave
feel
him
me?
great insight.
On
Um,
God.
with you being, where you from Belgrade, right?
On God.
Okay. What was that? Cause you in Houston, that's two separate worlds. What made you want to make that transition permanently?
Well, shit, ain't nothing permanent, but these days, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So your boy just here, like you know, it's like I said, I'm a traveler, bro. Like I just for the journey or whatever opportunity presents itself or how I feel in the moment, I'm moving places. So, like I said, me and my dog came out here May last year May. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost a year since I well no, but that May last year May. So that was like last month, but May, right? But last year, let me get back right. Uh, came out there, booked the B&B for like 5 days, chilling. You
That
know,
was all it
just
took.
absorbing. You know, my dog, we chilling, we turned up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Went to a couple of the spots, whatever. Cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool. I literally told this nigga, bro, I'm finna move out here. But he know not to doubt me though. My dog know he like, yeah, I feel you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would move out here too, type shit. Right? I say I'm gonna get one of these little, like, you know what I'm saying, probably a condo or apartment right here in the Galleria. But I'm just saying this shit. You know,
Yeah.
typically when niggas say shit, like, man, you capping, like, you know what I'm saying? But my
Yeah.
dog know me though. Literally 2 months from then, so that's June. So that was May. That was May 17th. We went from May 17th to like the 24th. Um, so that's June, July. End of July, I was here. My first lease day was July 25th.
Uh-huh.
So I just literally 2 months, packed my shit, got my shit ready, got the thought process. Everything went so smooth. Like, like I move off a calling. Like
Yeah.
usually when you trying to get apartments, bro, that shit be an arm. Like it'd be a whole little hassle.
Yeah.
This shit went so smooth. I went the first one I wanted. That's the one that accepted me. Say, okay, boom, you can move in right away. Price right. The shit cheaper than Florida. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
Houston way cheaper than Florida. Like you know what I'm saying, apartment wise and shit. Got here. Come to find out, one of the girls I met out here, I ain't even playing this. Her auntie is the leasing officer or whatever, like agent. So how you like you know what I'm saying? You can't
Yeah. That
even
was a
make this shit
calling.
up.
Yeah.
You
That was
can't
a
even make
calling.
this shit up. So, and it kind of answer your question, being from Belgrade, bro, like, shit ain't the shit same, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Belgrade way different than Houston.
Yeah.
Belgrade ain't shit out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just straight cane fields and some bullshit. But, but like, far as the people and the culture, bro, like, if you come from them type of environments, you can adapt anywhere. That's what I would say. Like, you know what I'm saying? To give encouragement to people from the hood and shit like that.
Yeah.
If
That's
you
what I
can
was gonna
survive,
say. What would your message be to the people that they may be kind of timid to leave their environment because that's all they know? You know, they might want to go to another state or another country, but all they know is where they at. You know, so they timid and they just won't make that leap of faith. What would you say to them?
if you can survive them conditions, you can survive anywhere. Just keeping it real with them same morals, or not the morals. Some of y'all niggas fucked up and creep, but change that shit. But them same mindset where you can get it out the mud, where you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? You can go survive anywhere, bro. Cause like one thing I learned about the world, it's all the same. Like you know what I'm saying? People might have different cultures, which is the cool part. Like you know what I'm saying? You gotta adapt to cultures. People do things differently.
Yeah.
But people are the same. All the hoods are always gonna be the same. You go to Jamaica, the hoods low key the same. Like you know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna act the same way, but they just in their own dialect. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? If you go to Houston, it's the same thing. The hoods it might look a little different, but at the same time, them niggas acting they doing the same shit that you doing. It's nothing. Like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I would say, just don't be afraid to change, like to adapt. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because with them same, like you know what I'm saying, coming from the conditions like I used to always like be scared of like where I came from. Like I'm not gonna fit in. But that's what
Mm-hmm.
makes you unique and that's what makes you do fit in and that what makes you go further because you already seen the lowest of the low. So shit, you can go do the lowest of the low somewhere else too. Shit, fuck it. But hopefully you got some ambition to do something different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're gonna do bad there, go do bad somewhere else then and say fuck
Yeah.
it. See something different then. Shit.
Now for sure. And bro, just to add on, like when I went to AZ for the first time in 2019, like bro, I ain't never been outside of Florida for a long period of time. But
Mm-hmm.
it was just something in my body, bro. Like I ain't give a damn. Like I was ready. bro. Like my mama was trying to tell my daddy to convince me not to go. She like, oh no, he ain't never been. Ooh. I'm like, man, I want to go. I was happy to go, bro. Man, I got out there, bro. It was like God lit a brand new fire in me, bro. Like I just started falling in love with it, fam. Like,
Mm.
man, I love AZ, bro. I love AZ. But like you say though, bro, like all hoods are the same, and me going to AZ showed me like you can't go trying to be a gorilla everywhere. It's gorillas everywhere, fam.
Facts.
It's gorillas everywhere, bro. It don't matter where they from. They everywhere. They in Alaska. They in fuck wherever you can possibly think. It's gorillas just like you there, fam.
On God.
So you gotta respect everybody, bro, and take it at a humble approach, fam.
Facts. Facts.
Bet. Let
Now
me
that's that.
now what you about to say? Go ahead.
No. 'Cause I did remember, like, you know what I'm saying? I remember I think we talked about it before you left
Yeah.
and shit like that. And I'm like, bro, I'm finna do it. I think I was trying to convince you I had to come cross seas too.
Yeah,
Like,
nah,
hey.
yeah.
I was like,
You
bro,
know?
I think I told you, bro, and I'm gonna tie back into the story, but like, I think when we was at Webble, and I was like, bro, I might go play cross seas. I
Yeah.
told you that. You feel me? And that shit ended up happening. But
Yeah.
come remember, you know where it stemmed from? It came from the podium.
Yep.
And that little website, that's the shit they had
Yep.
us hooked up with. And that's when I was telling you, like, bro, I might go play cross seas.
Yeah,
You
and I
feel
would tell,
me?
and I was like, yeah, tell the coach about me, woo woo, right? But hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, boy, I was not gonna go, boy.
I already know it. That's why I'm saying, like, even for you to go to AZ, that's a big thing, bro. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? To come out that shell and really see. Because you got to see. When you in your own hood, and you shit nobody can tell you. But when you go see the world, it's
none.
humbling. It's
Fact.
like, okay, I'm here now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just wake up for the first time. You feel me?
Yeah,
And crazy thing is, though, let me tie it back in and let people know this. A lot of people don't even know this. So Turkey, I was supposed to be in Turkey, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things move me spiritually in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? You already know the type of nigga I've been. I be talking
yeah,
about some different shit. But, bro, in second grade, this is Boys and Girl Club in the
uh,
summertime, summer camp, right? They used to always bring out some Boy Scouts. You know how they do shit in the summer camp. They try to do events and shit
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
They had some Boy Scouts come through. Niggas were not fucking with no Boy Scouts and Begley, but you know, we had to go to the shit, whatever, boom, boom, boom. These niggas had coins from around the world, right? On the little stand. Bunch of
mm-hmm.
coins and like little packages, like you know what I'm saying, different colors and shit. I was throw when I was young, boy. So I stole one of them bitches. So I stole one of the coins. Right?
Man, what?
Stole one. Fast forward. I'm getting ready to go to Turkey. Like this was on the whim too. So I just left Iowa, just got home. I get that call from the coach. He say, "No, I need you here Friday. I need you here Friday. We got a game on Saturday." So nigga, I pulled up Friday and I played in the game Saturday.
What? The
That's
very next day?
very nasty. That's a whole nother thing. Bro, we got to get into that too. So boom. But yeah, packing my bags. Right, I'm packing all my stuff. I'm in my room, grabbing shit. Like you know what I'm saying. Boom, boom, boom. Like making sure I got everything I need. Cause it's a long stay. I find the shit that I stole in second grade, right? Guess where it's a coin
What?
from?
Turkey.
Turkey. A
It's
Turkish
crazy.
lira coin.
Crazy. That
Oh
was that.
God.
Hey, bro. The world, bro. The universe is crazy, bro. Universe
I'm
is sending you a
telling you.
message, fam.
I'm telling you. But yo, so that was my little thing with that. Like I knew I was supposed to be there. But yo, boom. You know what I'm saying? Before we tie back into the next topic. So I pulled up. Like I told you, all this shit done transpired. I done missed my flight. Nigga got the flight for me. Got there. He picked me up from the airport. We gone. He like, yo, he going over the playbook with me in the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause we got a game tomorrow. And I'm going from the airport straight to practice. So
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying, to meet the boys and shit like that. It's cold like when I first got there, it was cold as a motherfucker. I'm like, damn. So your boy got to throw in the cold. I'm like, damn, this is what the game gonna be like. Fuck.
Yeah.
Hate the cold. So, boom, practice. Next day, we playing against the number one team in Turkey. So these niggas
Jesus
like
Christ.
huh?
I said, Jesus Christ. Them boy, the
Number
number
one
one team.
team in Turkey, the Coach Rams. And they known because they be having American coaches and they know how to like recruit American players and shit like that to
Yeah.
come and they pay real good because they in the city. So my team was in the outskirts a little bit, Serta Van, which I was very thankful for. It was beautiful, bro. Like by the mountainside, like real culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? You go
Uh-huh.
to Istanbul, like if we when we slide, bro, and we go to Turkey, we gotta go to Istanbul because we trying to get lit.
Yeah,
But
say less.
you feel me? But like for the far as the cultural rise, I really got to experience culture because I wasn't in the city. I was with the people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I was walking the streets with these real Muslims and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So um but yeah, uh boom, played in the game. Coach Ram, we lost 14-7. You feel me? I'm out that bitch trying too hard because these boys ain't up to par. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? These niggas don't know how to block. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah.
So we lost 14-7, but I got banged up. I'm trying to run niggas over. You know how I run too.
Then you
So
play
I'm trying to,
quarterback, so it's like, man, come on.
you feel me? I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to do everything. I'm getting frustrated. Look like, hey, these niggas trying. Like, these niggas can't block. Bro, so I get banged up. Fucked up, right? So I'm limping, a little hurt, a little bit. Um, but that same night, right? So I already done met the homies from New York and shit and Cali. Them boy
Yeah.
like, bro, we finna slide to Istanbul after the game cause Tiger performing. Fucking Tiger from Young
Tiger.
Money.
Yeah.
Tiger. You feel me? So he performing in Istanbul, like that's a big thing out here type shit. So boom. I'm like, I be in there. Bro, I went the hurt, like, you know what I'm saying? They went to catch the bus, all that, fucked up after the game. I'm
Yeah.
talking about, yeah, but into that.
So when you was out there, did you have to do like a lot of like coaching of the players on your own, or did you like leave it to the coaches?
So basically, I was the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. You feel
What?
me? On God. So, like, you know what I'm saying? The cool part is I get to call my own plays. I get to really see what's in action. You feel me? The bad part is it's a language barrier low key. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, these boys ain't really understanding why they doing what they doing. Like, why I'm telling them to run this route. Or what we looking at to see, like, what coverages they in and shit like
Yeah.
that to, like, really get the shit down. So, the cool thing is I was able to, like, go into that you know what I'm saying? Like, you being a quarterback, that's your dream, low key, to like call your own
Yeah. Yeah.
plays and shit you see. So that was a great part about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We started like scoring more after we did that too. Cause like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but the nigga deep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like
So
that.
so was you in the huddle doing your hand like this and drawing it up?
Nah, like this was like after, like, you know, we had practices and shit. Like, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
So
Okay.
like that was just that one day where I had to go straight into the game. I had to go off what they had. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So but like, you know what I'm saying, later on in the weeks, like I told you, we probably only played 2 games a month sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause we
What?
had a long, yeah, we had damn near 2 weeks off where we just practice sometimes and then we chilling. So like
Yeah.
during that time it's when you like kind of like go in and like, hey, this is what I see, this is what that team do. We can like plan for it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? To get a coach some of
Hmm.
my insight, and then obviously he do some of his thing too. You know what I'm saying? You got like a little give and take type vibe. You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, yeah. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's switch it up a little bit. How you
All
feel
right.
about this, man? I heard you say something earlier about 9 to 5s. Um, and a lot of people today they find themselves working dead end jobs with no promotional growth, or unfulfilling job to where they feel like a zombie at work. What's your take on that?
I think that's the society we live in. You gotta like, you know, so I got a different interpretation of the world, so I ain't gonna go too crazy deep. But man, I feel like we here ultimately to live your purpose about what makes you happy. So a lot of times people gotta do them introspective work. Sometimes people
Yeah,
do gotta travel across seas to go see what something else is like to make you come back and understand like, nah, bro, something wrong.
yeah,
Like I'm not happy doing this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit ain't for me. To make you switch it up and actually pursue something that is for you or you find, you know, purposeful. But now the hard part is we on earth, nigga, so everything take work. So now
yeah,
it's easy to go to a 9 to 5 and then do what them crackers want you to do. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And do their job and get that little check. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to do that. You can just, you know, get hired, boom, they train you, boom, you on the spot. Now you just gotta show up. It's hard to grow your business. It's hard to find your purpose. It's hard to do introspective work to like actually want to drive through all the bullshit because, you know, entrepreneurship, it sounds cool, but man, there's a
Hmm.
lot of hardship that go through it because we still human. You feel me?
It's a
We still got
process.
ups and downs. You feel me? We still gonna experience inflation. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta dictate off the government too. So now motherfuckers ain't got money to pay you. So now your business take a fall because you don't got the shit that the big corporations got to back up their shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it is hardships in it, but it's fulfilling in a way to know that you're doing something. So when you actually do something, it's purposeful, bro. Like, you know, it feels good. Like, it's a different feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I really helped this person. Or
Yeah.
damn, I really gave this person a product that they can really use. Or they really, you know what I'm saying? My business is thriving. Like, this is my shit. You know what I'm saying? I work for this shit. Like, you know, so I would say, you know what I'm saying? The people in 9 to 5, like, you know, ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5 right now. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is that right now, hopefully you, or not hopefully, like some people like 9 to 5 and they might be straight with it. Cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as you happy, you happy. But if you're not happy, do something different. Try to change to find your purpose. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About what drives you. Like, what makes you want to go harder and things like that. And if it ain't that 9 to 5, start doing something different. Pick up a different hobby. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree with you, man. I look at it like we all in a big pool. You got to do what you got to do to keep your head above water. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be looking over there and see somebody with floaties. If you ain't
Mm.
got no floaties, you got to do what you got to do to keep your
Facts.
head up. You know what I mean?
Right.
But what I would say is while you working your job or whatever it is, put some time aside to pursue something. You know what I mean? Like an activity or a talent that you got. You know what I mean? So you can be building that up slowly but surely, but you still got your 9 to 5 money coming in. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So that's how I feel about it.
That's some real shit. And I got a question to you. What's something that you feel like you need to pursue, you know what I'm saying, that bring you purpose?
Um, well, that's a good question, but ain't nobody asked me that. I would say coaching, bro. Well, you probably know. After I graduated, my first year playing arena, Weber actually gave me the wide receiver coaching job.
Mm-hmm. You
Um,
told me.
but me being caught up in trying to still play, I left, went back to AZ, played again. Basically, just I missed out on the window of opportunity that I had. And I was a great receiver coach, but I know the game. I know how to teach it to players. And I still think about that to this day, bro. Like if I would have stuck at it, bro, I'd probably be at a D1 right now, for sure, bro. Because I know the knowledge I got of the game. But yeah, I do plan to get back into that eventually. I just got to take that leap of faith, fam.
I feel that 100%.
What
And the
about you?
reason I'm gonna get back into you, I'm tired in, but the reason I said that because how you is with your son. You
Yeah,
feel me? Like that be raw, boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know your son raw. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But that come from not only like a lot of times, like you got a nurturing side. Some people probably don't even know that about you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But you got a nurturing side because you got to nurture players in a way. You know what I'm saying? Now
Hmm.
you can't baby them. See, now it's different than babying. Nurturing is different. Like, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? You got to know how to develop people. And like, you know what I'm saying? You get in firsthand action with a toddler. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Grow up from knowing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you get to somewhere where somebody knows something, like, you know what I'm saying? You could definitely take them to another level.
yeah,
So the reason I asked you that is because like I'm saying what you're doing with your son, like, you know what I'm saying, for the free ski. Like, you know, and that shit, like, it's leaps and bounds on how good he can be. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you
yeah,
keep pouring that into him. So
yeah,
that's some real shit though. And I think coaching is definitely like something that you will be fired at, for sure. And if you're interested, I think I know some people, but you might have to transition. But
yeah, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But like different places type shit. But but yeah, something I'm passionate about, bro. Is health, and it got something to be between health and spiritual related, and I think they go
okay,
hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, like, you know what I'm saying, with me training people, that shit bring me purpose, bro. Like, you know, like I feel good, like, you know what I'm saying, when I help somebody, cause to see
yeah,
their face and to see the results they got, like, you know what I'm saying, to see how their attitude changes, how they transform themselves, and how they tell me about the things that they go through. Cause a lot of times with personal training, it didn't look glamorous from the outside. You see all the fucking TikToks and the Instagrams and shit look like people making memes and shit, or
yeah.
people talking about personal trainers fucking the clients and shit like that. But
Hell
but
nah.
but like the real part of it is like, you know, when you like, you know what I'm saying, when you really take it serious is that people come to you with it. You almost like a life coach. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because people have problems every day. Niggas, people do not want to be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? They wake up in the morning, they was not gonna come. But You know what I'm saying? But when you motivate them to like drive through that, kind of like how we doing football, like nigga, people be thinking we want to go to practice all the time or go to weight room and shit. Like nigga be waking up like, God, damn,
Yeah, I'm
boy.
telling you.
You feel me? But it's a different drive because you got a different purpose. You thinking about the NFL, you thinking about something further, right?
Yeah,
So when you can spark that into somebody else to think about longevity of life, like you know what I'm saying, we live in a culture where it's live fast, die young, right? But when I change your perspective, like basically what I'm doing, I'm altering your perspective, and I'm doing it. I'm chipping day by day, like you know what I'm saying. You got to know how to chip. So like to tie back into that, when I first started, nigga, I was banging on that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you can't do that with people. You
yeah,
gotta chip it to form the, you know what I'm saying, to make that sculpture so they can really
yeah,
see and feel that, okay, now I'm chasing something long term. Like I'm motivating people. I'm changing. Not only am I changing my life, I'm changing people's lives in my family because they seeing me do something, or my child seeing me put in some work to transform my life. Now I can pour it into them. So you know what I'm saying? That's what really bring me purpose. Like you know what I'm saying. And then on the spirituality side, it's like shit we doing now. I told you when I hit you up the other day, something told me to hit you up.
yeah,
Like you know what I'm saying. So like the things that you say, like you know what I'm saying. Not to say I'm a fucking shaman, monk, doing all this other type of shit, but like
yeah.
something pour into you. Feel me? Something make you want to say something. That
Mm-hmm.
spirituality like could change people. Like you know what I'm saying. To go something that you can't see. Like you know what I'm saying. The working out, like you can kind of see it. Like you know what I'm saying. But when you speak something to somebody, that's something that you can't see, but it probably
Yeah,
gonna change somebody's life. You feel me? So I think that's my purpose right there. Work
yeah,
related. You know?
yeah, yeah. How's your mental health? Have you ever went through a point in your life where you realized it wasn't as good as you may have wanted it to be?
Hell, hell yeah, nigga. And it's mental health awareness month, you know, so
Yep.
it's a great topic. But hell yeah, like you know what I'm saying, multiple points in my life. Like, I'll be honest, I knew I was different from a young age. Like, you know what I'm saying, I always thought different. So I went through a lot of trials growing up in the hood, like you know what I'm saying, because I'm different, like you know what I'm saying. But I gotta participate in the hood shit. I gotta be a gorilla all the fucking time, like you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta pursue that. I had to give off that persona, you know what I'm saying, all the time instead of like just really living life, like you know what I'm saying. So I got a great memory. I can distinctively remember times in my life where I went through mental health issues to the point where I'm about to go crash out, like you know what I'm saying, with type shit. To the
Yeah.
point where my mama had to move me with her, and then you know what I'm saying. I can tie it back into most recently at Weber. Around that time, you know, I was coming off the injury. That's why you call me the
Yep.
bronze kneecap, right? Because my knees were fucked up, right? So, like, I came there injured, bro. Like, what a lot of people don't know, I came there injured,
Yeah.
right? So at that time, you know what I'm saying, and you could probably understand a lot more now because you don't went through an injury.
Yep.
And that shit fucked with you
Yep.
psychologically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this was like my dream. But I'm slowly feeling that this shit probably ain't possible no more because I ain't playing up to the level that I used to. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I can't do the things that I used to do. And I know this shit, but right now I'm faking the funk because, you know, this is what I feel like I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
So while I was at Wubba, I was going through it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't see it, you know what I'm saying? Especially with men, we don't show our emotions too much, you know what I'm saying, on our sleeves. But um, you know, I was going through it mentally, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what is my purpose? Like, something kept calling me to do something different. Something kept trying to make me stop the shit. What I'm trying to say, like, bro, like the shit done. But guess
Yeah.
what? Banging on that bitch, banging on the door, trying to push through, trying to do this, trying to prove it wrong or some shit like that. So, that point of my life, definitely, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really felt heavy. It was weighing on me heavy. Like, bro, you need to change. Something else was calling you. And we gonna continue to go through them shits, bro. It's life. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be hardships. And I can say, like, even when I moved out here, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this shit by myself, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't got nobody give me no money. I'm
Yeah.
an entrepreneur. So like, you know, I'll be lying if I said when I moved out here some shit like, all right, bro, like what I need to do, like, you know what I'm saying, who I need to see or you know what I'm saying, you putting that pressure on yourself to be great now.
Right.
But like I told you before, training people kind of bring me down to earth and I was like, no, you gotta keep chipping. You need to take your time, keep chipping because this a long game. Niggas trying to live fast and die young, but I'm trying to be 50 and be looking good and be straight. Like, I'm trying to be
Yeah.
60, like you know what I'm saying. So it's a long game that you got to really think about to calm yourself down. So to tie back into what you're saying, like you know, those are times where I really experience, like continuously, like you experience those mental health issues. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Yeah, bro. For me, like you said, bro, them injuries, bro. Them injuries do it. Like, of course, it was little things from like my childhood that affected me today as a man. Um, but like that, you kind of can once you get a certain age, you kind of can put it behind you. Even though it still may affect you, you can put it behind you to where you still taking control of your own. You still steering your own steering wheel, basically.
Right.
Um, but yeah, bro, when I went to AZ, bro, and I tore my ACL, fam, bro, that put me in a funk, bro. I never been in as an adult.
Mm.
Like, bro, I went from cause but at Weber, bro, I never used to smoke like that. Like I smoke every now and again,
Right.
or
I remember.
if I'm, you know, bro, when I tore my ACL, bro, I turned into a marijuana junkie, bro. I'm smoking 7, 8 times a day. I'm literally abusing it, bro, because I've never been in this situation before, so I never
Mm-hmm.
really knew how to attack it. I'm not taking care of my knee how I should. When you first tear your ACL, you're not supposed to sleep with your knee bent because it can lock like that.
Right.
But I'm sleeping the only way I know comfortable. I got my knee bent. I go to physical therapy. My knee supposed to be flat on the table, bro. My knee literally like this. They
Mm.
can't they can't flatten it, bro. The amount of pain I went through, they pushing on it, trying to flatten it, cause I'm literally like 2 months behind. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? So that just add more to the fire, bro. When I tell you, I literally had to like. It was times where I was in my room, bro. No TV, no noise, no nothing, fam. I'm just asking God, why am I in this situation? Like, what did I do to first number one tear my ACL? Now my therapy taking longer than it should. But at the end of the day, bro, I just had to look in the mirror and say, God wouldn't put me through anything He know I couldn't handle.
Mm.
So I gotta pick myself up, stop weeping in my own sorrow, and just go forward, fam. And
Facts.
bro, fast forward, bro. I got on my physical therapy, bro. I took it. I got extra physical therapy, and now I'm here, fam. But yeah, bro,
Facts.
just going through that time period, bro, was one of the worst time periods I ever been in, fam. I
Mm.
never experienced nothing like that.
Nah, I remember, bro. I remember you talking to me about the trees and shit like that. I was like, that boy smoking now. So it's crazy when people what people be going through. Like, you know what I'm saying? That bitch do it to you, boy. I'm telling you, I
Yeah,
already know it'll do it to you. And my dog was up there balling too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Had the whole AZ on his back.
yeah,
So
bro.
I know that bitch affected you. I know that bitch affected you big time, dog. For real, for
Yeah.
real.
Last thing I got for you, bro, on this one. How you feel about having babies out of wedlock? We see that big, especially in our community. Other communities too, but mainly our community. How you feel about that?
And explain weird a lot to me. 'Cause I heard that shit before. What that mean?
Like, basically having babies with somebody you ain't gonna be with in the long run.
Oh, hell no, boy. Like big no no. Like,
Yeah,
nah, like, you know what I'm saying? That's detrimental to your mental health. We just got done talking about mental health. Like
yeah,
you trying to fucking like, no, you like, you know what I'm saying? Like big on that no, because a lot of like what the people don't like, like you just said, your childhood. A lot of trauma came from your childhood, and a lot of people don't
mm-hmm,
understand that a lot of your trauma come from the people that your environment, which is your parents, or a
yeah,
lack of you having a parent. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to change your dynamic, if you're trying to change your family dynamic, you got to be very conscious about who you sleeping with, who you busting that nut in. You know what I'm saying? About what you trying to like accomplish. That's why I was saying, like, you know what I'm saying, finding your purpose. Ultimately, because you don't want to end up in some burdens, bro. There's so many burdens of the world, and you know what I'm
yeah,
saying. I know you can speak on it a little bit more than me, but it's a lot of burdens of the world that you like. You know what I'm saying. You can literally have a choice not to. Like, you know what I'm saying. We
yeah,
got decisions every day. Yes, some things work in mysterious ways, but you do wake up every morning and put your shoes on and go do some bullshit, or do some productive shit, or do like nothing, which is still
yeah,
bullshit. You feel me? So, in those cases, bro, like it's not smart. It's not smart. That's my case. That's my end of subject. It's not smart to go do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you know you don't plan on loving this woman, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's flip the roles. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you
yeah,
don't plan on providing and loving and doing the things that you feel like a man's supposed to do, whatever your innate, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like you've seen a great role model do for this woman, it's only gonna bring you trouble. Cause you know what I'm saying?
right,
Cause it's only gonna bring you trouble.
yeah. And bro. You said it best, bro. It's your environment, bro. Like me, I got two baby mamas. Now my son gonna come up thinking that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But to backtrack, my mama, two separate baby daddies. You know what I mean? So your environment definitely plays a part in it. You know what I'm saying? So if I could send a message to the world, I would definitely say pick your people, man. Like you gotta be very precise with who you plan to have kids with because it ain't cool, bro. Like you adding different families and you know you just jumping all over the place. It's never gonna end well. You know what I
But
mean? So that's my take on it too.
that's some real shit, bro. It's the culture, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's this culture that's being promoted. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. The music is cool and it's good when you're turning up and shit like that. But the culture that they promoting is ultimately to, I'm gonna say, black people downfall. You know what I'm saying? Because we the most that's affected out of the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you look at it,
Yeah,
so the culture that's being promoted, the environment that's being, you know what I'm saying, placed around us is ultimately detrimental to our success as, like, you know what I'm saying, as humans, period, on this earth. Like, you know what I'm saying? They trying to make a nigga go extinct. You know what I'm saying? With mental health issues, if it ain't that, it's something else. So, um, definitely big on having purpose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when you dating somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? You go through your phase when you just fucking hoes, you're in college, all that extra shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully you don't fuck off then. I ain't promoting that either. But,
yeah,
you feel me? Because shit can happen. Shit can happen.
yeah,
But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking as a person. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to really understand what dating mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? What I'm doing it for. Like, you know what I'm saying? And being truthful too. This is the big part right here. Being truthful, right? I think when you being truthful, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say you just want to fuck. Let them know you just want to fuck. And if she don't want to fuck you after that, then cool. You just got saved. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if
yeah,
you lie to a bitch, then shit happens after you lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how I go with any type of lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? The shit just gonna keep adding up to a point where you might not get a baby out the bitch. So
yeah,
so, like, being truthful, like being intentional with dating, I had to really learn that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I've been growing up in the culture. We probably both in the same era. So, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You know how you don't supposed to do fun shit. You don't want to pay for this and you don't want to do all that and you don't want to. But that shit low key poison, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Obviously, and then you got to know your worth too. So it's a lot of niggas doing the same shit but not getting it in return, right?
yeah,
So it's like it's a mix, it's a balance of knowing your worth and also learn how to pour into people. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So like when you're doing that work and you being like really intentional with dating, I think you avoid those situations a lot more because now you can actually not just see somebody because of their body, you can actually see somebody for who they is, and you be like, no, I don't want to fuck that one. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Or like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? She really low key like me, or she got some shit that or something that I fuck with, something about you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then now you can like really be intentional about what you got going on with you. Feel me?
Exactly. But
Mm-hmm.
like you say, bro, we gotta be the ones to change it now for our youth because if we look back at our OGs, you'll meet a nigga got 5 baby mamas, 6 baby mamas, 7 baby mamas. You be like, man, what?
That ain't it.
So exactly. And it's really our community. Cause I ain't me personally. I don't know about you. I ain't never met a white man with more than 2 baby mamas.
Facts. And it's rare. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's
Only
very
talk
rare.
to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't had too many conversations about baby mama conversations, but it's very rare. It's not promoted, bro. It's
Right.
not on the media. Like, they're
Right.
not being portrayed like that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times what people don't understand is like we don't come from this shit, bro. We were kind of like low key forced into this shit. If you want to go deeper and like, you know what I'm saying, because of if you understand the psychological of a nigga brain or people brain, like, you are your environment. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a high chance of you becoming your environment unless you one of the few that know how to break out of the curses, right?
Yeah.
So, and it's very few of us. Not everybody equipped to do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit hard. It take a lot of work. So when you looking at the culture and you seeing what they promoting, bro, what they've been promoting for a long time, that's what they've been promoting. They've been promoting niggas fucking hoes. They've been promoting niggas, you know what I'm saying, even through slavery, having to go fuck different people, like, you know what I'm saying, to go, like, you know what I'm saying, to breed, you know what I'm saying, or whatever type thing is, this is what we are now. This is the product of what we is. Like, you're a product of your environment.
Yeah.
So until you understand that, until you understand that you want something different, it's gonna always be the same. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, bro, just sitting here talking to you, bro, just brought back so many of the old days, man. I appreciate you, bro, for taking out the time. Um, you guys will definitely see his face more and more. We gonna end this one here. We at the 50-minute mark. Thank all you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
No doubt, brother. Have a good rest of your day, man. We here, man. We need to run this up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.